But I'll never forget, one of my biggest mentors taught me that one of the key causes of tiredness is something called out exchange. And out exchange means that Hey docs, I want to give you a short video today to talk to you about one of the plagues I see in private practice. And it is one of the biggest causes of tiredness. I think it's so relevant that I do this video because one of the things you have to understand is one of the key causes of tiredness is something called out exchange. Out exchange. And there's this weird thing that comes into any healthcare industry is that you look at the fundamental principles that we came from a place. Why did we start this process of going to healthcare industry? Was because we wanted to help people, right? So we almost, a lot of times, become kind of martyrs. And one of the biggest things I see within the industry is that people start seeing people for undervalued or too little per adjustment fee or per visit fee, and or doing free work for people from a good place. The reason I bring this up is because I know it comes from a good place. But I'll never forget, one of my biggest mentors taught me that one of the key causes of tiredness is something called out exchange. And out exchange means that you are giving from a good place, by the way, and you're not receiving, and that causes out exchange, and that equals tiredness. That's why I see so many docs, so many practice owners exhausted, and one of the key things for that is out exchange. There's even this weird thing in the industry where the more people you see equals bigger service. And by the way, one of my biggest key factors to me helping for my mission rather is that the person that serves the most wins. I get that. Even I come from that background, but not at the expense of out exchange. Meaning that I don't care if you can serve 1,000 people a week at $10 as opposed to seeing 500 people at $20 or 250 people at $300. It's also got to do with the energy that you're able to serve on a bigger scale doing other things, impact. So I would take right now, any day of the week, is a higher fee per visit and serve people really, really well with good energy, as well as have time and focus to focus on other aspects of serving people, which doesn't always have to be you serving the people. It could be doing exactly what I'm doing right now, which is making an impact by doing videos, to making an impact by doing marketing, making an impact by serving people on a different level. But if you understand this key principle of out exchange, I promise you right now it's causing tiredness in some way, shape, or form in your business. And it's come from this weird mixing up of it's better to give than to receive. Listen, the Bible says this: it's better to be in the position to give than to receive. There has to be a giver and a receiver. And at the moment, most of the docs I'm working with, and it comes from a good place, are giving, often in compromise in visit fee, too much. And that is causing out exchange and tiredness, and that's having an effect on your family life. That's an effect on your balance. That's an effect on your joy. But listen, I tell you, it changes things when you are able to look at that, if you will, financial statement at the end of the month, and it's substantial, and you served a lot of people. It's an and conversation. It helps a lot with your abundance because necessity drives away opportunity. If you're trying to serve people, and it might be a lot of people, I've worked with doctors who've had an average visit fee of under $10, but felt good, or society made them feel good because they were serving a lot of people per week, but making no money at the end of the day, i.e. not serving, not being able to do more marketing, impact more people, not being able to serve their family, not being able to create a legacy for their family. Listen, one thing I'm going to tell you now is that you have to watch out for this concept called out exchange in your practice right now. I hope this video was helpful. Make sure you get that balance right between service and getting exchange for that service. And for me, sometimes that means even in your teams, you have to have some exchange. And one of the key sentences that I learned from one of my greatest mentors was, you should never expect less of your team than you expect of yourself. Some of you have got out exchange in your team environments because you expect more of yourself than you do of your team. You should never do that. You should hold it to the same standard. Why would you disrespect them by expecting less of them than you expect of yourself. It's a disrespect thing that you are showing to your team by not expecting the same as them. If you consider yourself a high-performing individual, you should and you have to do certain things to do that. You should expect the same of your team. Hope this video is helpful. Hope to see you in the next one. Reach out if you need anything. Grab my book. See you soon. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. I hope it helps you grow your practice. My name is Rieder. I generate $7 million every single year from 8 practices, 10,000 new patients. Last year alone, I've been doing this for the last 10 years. And if you enjoy this video and you enjoy my content, I highly recommend you grab my book. I put everything that I've learned in the last 10 years and $7 million every single year, 10,000 new patients in the book. Grab the book, click on the link below, it's completely free of charge. All you do is pay for the shipping, we pay for the book. Enjoy the content, enjoy the rest of the videos, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I hope that 2020 and your practice grows more than you ever could have imagined, and I hope that the book's part of that journey. See you soon.